Hi guys, in this video we're going to talk about what is Bitcoin ETF and what are the current Bitcoin ETFs available on the market, why people will be interested to invest in some of these and what are the benefits out of it, okay? First thing first, how to invest in Bitcoin futures ETF. If you're looking to invest in Bitcoin futures ETF, you can purchase them through your broker or advisor if they currently offer them. Very important, there are several Bitcoin futures ETF that trade on the exchanges, such as the New York Stock Exchange, Arca, and Nasdaq. If you can look over down, we have ProShares Bitcoin ETF, we have Valkyrie Bitcoin ETF, we have VanEck Bitcoin Strategy ETF, Global X Blockchain and Bitcoin Strategy ETF. These are also Bitcoin futures ETFs that have investors short on cryptocurrencies such as ProShares short Bitcoin. Essentially, looking at the price action today, Bitcoin, I presume a lot of people are going short. Considering that the sell-offs are not over, if you watch my previous videos covering the recent sell-offs and the lower price action of Bitcoin, a lot of people didn't actually cash out, and a lot of these major institutional investors have the capabilities to realize a lot of the profits that they previously didn't. It is really important to know that these ETFs are not entirely comprised by Bitcoin futures. For the most part, they invest in traditional securities that are holding Bitcoin future contracts. So for example, ProShares Bitcoin Strategy Fund is designed to hold Bitcoin future contracts only when positions are profitable. In other words, if the positions are negative, like potentially at this moment are, simply because Bitcoin has been down 15% for the last 2 weeks or so, they simply will not hold the actual futures. They could hold securities of Bitcoin related companies and money market instruments, so essentially they will hedge the potential downside. They can also use these particular futures to borrow against using the reverse purchase agreements. In other words, they're trying to make Bitcoin derivatives, which is any financial instrument that derives out of Bitcoin. It could be future contracts, right? Simply a valuable instrument on the market that you can use as a collateral. So essentially you could borrow out of it, right? What is the difference between Bitcoin futures ETF and Bitcoin ETF? A futures Bitcoin ETF, it's aiming to track the price changes of Bitcoin, but it's not mimicking exactly the price action. It's not as the usual normal Bitcoin ETF, which holds Bitcoin, trades Bitcoin, and the value of it is consistently persist of Bitcoin itself. It's a very, very big contrast. And you need to understand that the volatility and the risks associated with both types of ETFs, it's very different. There is higher volatility on the future side. Remember, the speculations of the futures are always greater simply because there is a particular date in which these contracts will get executed, right? These contracts will lose their value. So this is very important. This limitation is creating a pressure around the particular market participants. This is why you read that they only invest or comprised the value of it when the actual market is up. When the market is down, the funds does not offer the futures of Bitcoin. This is a very big red flag, or at least something that you should be alarmed for, because this simply means that the market is not what it used to be. It's not what it looks like. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more.